I know you make more money than me, nigga, but I'm the nigga that's gonna be responsible to bring in the quality to the city of St. Louis.
Fuck.
I be trying not to offend motherfuckers.
You can't offend me.
Yeah, shit. He a Leo.
You can't offend me.
We on that. Validate parking up here, bro.
Oh, you should have said something.
Oh shit.
Like, nah, can't get you out.
Damn, see, he ain't gonna validate my parking. I'm finna talk shit now. I'm finna talk all shit. Now that I can't validate my parking, niggas set me up. You got a studio. You got a Disney World in St. Louis. Like, bro, he is on all types of. He started a studio in St. Louis.
Yeah.
You got the biggest studio I know of in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But I got the show. I got 2 TV shows coming out in November. Chop Shop and another one I can't say because we're working on a marketing rollout for that. It's big stuff though. Big stuff. 2 TV shows coming out in November, like crazy. But Chop Shop, that's the one. That's the hometown stuff. But the other, like. Bro, I am single-handedly trying to put St. Louis on the map forever. Like, everybody, not gonna say everybody leaves, but like what we do, we set trends. What we do, we make bank for what we do. We just don't have a lot of people that really want to push it. What was that? Hey, is that a Funk Flex?
Yeah.
Hey, I see. Hey, he a Leo. I already know he on, bro. I already know he on.
The sirens in there. Bumble clock. Man, hey, so I don't even know how to introduce dude. He just came on here popping all shit. You know what it is? We got the FilmLord in the building. The Inside the Lens podcast.
Inside the Lens podcast. Coming to a TV near you.
We got the Inside the Lens podcast today. We got the FilmLord, the nothing but.
Damn.
He say he the best.
Hey, I'm finna pop it. Hey,
he say he the best.
Hey,
I ain't gonna go against
have
it.
your editors make it say like he is the best. I'm gonna make it.
He say he the best. He just chop it out. The best. The best.
We the best.
The best.
We the best.
Drew out here going crazy. We got the FilmLord in the building. He obviously got like 2 series coming out.
2 TV shows
coming out. 2 TV shows coming
Tubi.
soon.
Tubi and Paramount.
Straight to
November.
Tubi, not Netflix. Straight to Tubi, and he get paid by Tubi.
Tubi pays you. Tubi, 51 million viewers a month. 51 million viewers a month on Tubi. Bought by Fox for $400 million. Every hour of play you get 6 cents in ad revenue. 51 million people watching your TV show. Come with it. If you got a TV show, come to me. I will get you on Tubi and get you paid. That's all I'm saying.
So basically what he's saying is he don't just shoot videos. This is a business. This is a full-blown corporation, an enterprise right now.
Like I am the best at getting people to their visions when it comes to what they need, because there's a line between what's possible and what's not possible. I say fuck that line.
There's no line.
Mix it to the Hermana and Don Julio. Hey,
that boy ain't gonna make it. So, man, this ain't even about me right now. This is my studio sponsoring it, and I'm just giving people like the FilmLord a platform to just talk your shit.
Talking your shit. So what I'm doing right now is, I know I'm the greatest when it comes to delivering content for any brand, black-owned brand specifically, right now. So what I'm doing is I'm helping franchise other brands into quality content where they can literally compete, not even compete, but be at the same playing field with major brands like, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, whatever, Tresemme, like stuff like that, where they can say, hey, I want a commercial for my product. I will give you that commercial quality like those brands, so you can put it out there like those brands, so there's no detachment in what you can do. Because I just feel like, hey, I've been doing it for 10 years, like got out the mud, like I've shot over 300 car commercials, 200 music videos, over 100 documentaries, and I'm just like, why not? Like, why not give it back to the community? We're disenfranchised. I want to franchise us. That's it. I'm doing it for y'all, but it's up to you if you want to be consistent in it. So, yeah. Pop your shit. Shit.
I don't know, man. Hey, y'all heard what he said? Like,
it's all about who wants it. Like, I'm not gonna force you to be like, yes, you need to shoot with me. If you don't feel like your product can compete with somebody who, you know, has a huge sponsored brand, that has a machine, that has something that they can, you know, give to an investor, then don't. I'm not about to force you, but people who believe in themselves, a lot of people don't.
No insecure business owners out here.
Exactly.
No
like,
insecure entrepreneurs. Unless you know you can compete, you got the quality service, the quality product, hit them up. If you know you don't have it,
then
don't hit them
because
up.
I'm not a hand holding person, but I'm like, if you believe in yourself, we're ready to work. Like, I believe in myself. I know I'm the greatest to give you what you need. But if you don't believe that you're the greatest at what you do and
I'm
where you
starting
at,
to feel offended. He cool and all, but
I'm just saying the people need the work. They just don't have the confidence. I'm like, bro,
I feel like people don't know they need the work.
See, and that's the thing, because you in a city that's telling you
First
you're not
of all,
shit.
don't act like you are St. Louis bound. We both done shot all over the country, all over the world.
I shot my first documentary at 18 in Stockholm, Sweden, Norrköping, Sweden. Came back here 2 weeks later. I was working on American Ninja Warrior. 2 months later, I was working on exactly. 2 months later, I was working on Nellyville. And before the Rams left, that 2014, I shot 3 football commercials, one for the Green Bay Packers, one for the Rams, and one for the Steelers, all in St. Louis. All these commercials in St. Louis. So it's like get it. It's all here. We can make that industry, but we gotta be consistent.
I feel like it's a thing. Like, people in St. Louis don't believe in themselves or the city. Because when I say, hey, I want to build a studio, they like, in St. Louis.
They're probably like, what, bro? Like,
why would you do that? I'm like, because one, y'all need it.
Bruh, you don't realize, like, what I'm finna do. Like, I'm finna have you on retainer just to shoot they like podcast here, because like they need this. Like, I'm not afraid.
An aspect of the studio. We doing this just to tell you, hey, you ain't just got a mic and recording. This is a studio. We shouldn't have. Animate something right here. Something right here.
Like, literally,
I'm not a black production studio.
A black production studio in St. Louis. You know how insane that sounds? Ooh. Like, bro, you the Tyler Perry.
It sounds like ADMG Studios.
You the Tyler Perry of St. Louis right now.
Ooh, what?
Do you realize that?
What the D be saying?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
See, you don't realize you the Walt Disney of St. Louis.
Hey, I already knew.
He already knew.
It's bad boy, baby.
He already knew. And I just feel like it takes the confident people to do the confident, game-changing things to just be different. You see that that motherfucker. Oh, no. That's the St. Louis Nat.
That's a Nat. That motherfucker. Brother Nat say, hey, put me on, bro. Hey, let me spit a beat, bro. Hey, let me drop a 16, bro.
You shoot videos?
Hey, you shoot videos, bro.
Bro, Tori funny as hell. When I dropped some. I think it was a Smino video.
He just dropped the music video with Smino yesterday.
Bro,
out of nowhere.
I can tell you right now, like, Smino is one of the coolest people I've ever met. Not on like, I'm not like a groupie, none of it. Like, I'm not,
he like down to earth, and he hate. Oh, never mind. He hate when people be groupies.
Yes. And I'm just like me, I'm passionate about what I do, so I'm not gonna let a person like dictate like, oh, I would do this for them, but like, no, it's just like, bro, this is what I do. I'm not gonna like, I'm more passionate about what I do right here and there. I'm not trying to over, complicate stuff. And it's just like, he understands that. And I've seen him literally living in a studio to living in LA. Yeah. Like, personally, with my own eyes, like, I would go up to Chicago with Rail sometimes, like on the weekends, drive my Dodge Dart
on the couch.
Exactly. I'm just like, bruh, like, it's so dope to see that, and then to work with artists that, artists that you can listen to.
Because at the end of the day, creatives are still humans,
bruh. And that's what people don't realize.
And that's why this podcast exists, because you have to, sometimes you idolize these people,
bruh.
But like, regular.
It's like, I grew up listening to Outkast, right? And like, I get that same, elevators. I give credit to Elevators, a song by Outkast.
Hold on, that just hit.
Exactly.
Hold on.
As one of the first rap songs I remember.
Bro,
growing
cut.
Up.
This damn gnat gotta go.
Bro, that motherfucker.
Where's your zapper?
Bro, this mug is literally like squaring up with us.
Bro, he said, bro, put me on, bro.
Outkast, like Elevators by Outkast, is one of these songs I remember first growing up, like that I heard my dad playing. I'm like, yeah, me and you know, like that type of rhythm.
How I go?
And a strip on foes, coming up, slim Cadillac doors.
Okay, all right.
So it's like, and then it's just like
was just a little.
It painted pictures though. Mm-hmm. Like it painted a picture, and like I like music that paints pictures. Even like King Von.
That's Outkast. Von is the gold storyteller.
And then it's just like, all right, cool. I dropped a song with Smino, and he was like, the way he makes all his music, I can see that shit play out.
Pink Cat, Pepto Bismobile.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
What? I can see that. Like,
and like, I just feel like this is an artist I listen to. Like, right. I'm not just a fan. Like, I listen to it and I see it play out. And then this person fucks with me, like, on shooting visuals. And I manifest, like, all right, let's go on tour. And today he like, come on. So it's like,
can you say that right now?
Shit. Shit.
Dropping songs. I remember when we shot Christmas. There was a couple people coming up to me talking about some, hey, let me shoot it, da. And you know, it's that vetting process. Like, nah, you gonna be a fanboy right now. And it was somebody there I was about to send home. I ain't gonna say their name. He's like, bro, he's like my favorite artist right now, dog. I said, what are you doing?
Who said that? It was your people?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm just. I said, man, calm down.
And that's that aspect. I'm like, bro, this man bleed just like me.
Bruh.
Like, bro, we all out trying to get money. We all got family, you know.
Cold, but he working right now.
Like
you should be working right now.
Yes. But my focus, like, I'm so passionate about what I do, I just literally be like, I have to get it. Like, you know, I got a daughter. She want to be just like me. I got bills and shit. I pay child support. So it's like, I can't stop. Like,
bad boy, baby, can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, we outside. But for what I do, it's just about getting it by any means. Like, and as a Leo, you understand, like, you know, we get hated on a lot.
Ugh.
We like,
they so arrogant. They so full of themselves. Nah, they know who they are.
Who we are early.
And what they can do.
Like, that's
the
why,
power.
Bruh. And so for me as a human being, I just understand, like, hey, this is what I need to be doing. Like, I never had a B plan. Nah,
you gotta go all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. There's no plan B's. If A don't work out, no, A is going to work out.
A has to work out.
There's no other option.
Because we put our all into that, and that's why I feel like with what I do, I'm a beacon of hope in the city. You got a fucking studio. Like, literally, you got a fucking studio. Like, shit, I wanted a studio, goddamn.
Coming live at ADMG Studios. And that's the thing. I never saw this. It was a quick process, actually. I think it's documented on Facebook. It was like a September or something. I said, hey, y'all know any like commercial spaces? I'm thinking about building a studio. By December, I got the keys. By February, we open. By March, it was paying for itself.
Damn.
What?
See, and you did that. Like, you have a studio in your own city. Like, all right, so I'm gonna ask you this because, like, I normally, when I start drinking, like, my humbleness goes away because I realize that my humbleness is like literally like a shield for me because a lot of people don't like cocky and, you know, arrogant people. But, like, how does it feel to be that nigga in your city?
So,
nah, come on now. No, because I asked, like, you know, you saw my story last night where I started drinking. I'm like, bro, I'm the greatest cinematographer in the world. That's how I felt.
I only vibe with people who believe they are the best at what they do.
Perfect.
Even if I'm better than Drew, because I am.
I'm gonna put on record, he is older than me, so he should be doing more than me. I'm like, he's older than me, so he should be doing more than me. So
okay, that's fair. I believe that. That's fair. But the thing is, if you don't think you're the best at what you do, I can't rock with you. If you like insecure in what you do, I can't rock with you. Because why do you not believe in yourself?
Right. Exactly.
Who you believe in?
A lot of people don't know their worth, so they just settle. But no, realize like in the history of St. Louis, like you're something, you're somebody. Like no, like there's no like, all right, cool, you know, everybody comes and goes, but like no, like you are that stamp in St. Louis.
Yeah. Like
St. Louis history forever.
Yeah.
Like St. Louis, you know, like I've been watching documentaries on like what it was in the 40s and the 50s, and these buildings.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, these buildings were collaborated with by people from Europe, and they kept their stamp by how they laid the brick and
the
just certain
architecture
stuff.
And all that stuff.
Yes. So you are a stamp in the architecture of what St. Louis is and what the standard is. Do you realize that?
I already know.
And how do you feel about that? Did you ever feel like it would be that way though?
I always knew I would be.
You talking this shit?
That nigga.
He talking his shit. He talking his shit.
There was never any like other plan. Like it was like I'm going to be that nigga.
Right. And he says that, and I have people like my best friend in high school, Brandon Ramsey, like when I was coming up, when Twitter was a thing, like in 2008 came up, but I made my first Twitter in 2012.
I made my first Twitter. He old.
I'm 4 Twitters down now, so it is what it is. But like he reminded me, like, you know, I would go on Twitter and this dude named G, he knows who he is. I'd be like, bro, I'm gonna get 200 followers this week and see what happened. He like, you ain't gonna do that. I would follow people and be like, and they would follow me back, and I was like, thank you for the follow, and I would connect with them forever.
Yeah, that's
like,
how you're supposed to use social media.
Literally.
Like.
And so I had like damn near 6,000-7,000 followers when I was in 11th grade, 12th grade, then boom, you know, shit just pop off. And even in those classes, people were telling me like, you always said you want to be famous, all this. I'm like, I knew I was gonna be that because there was no other way. Like I can't be regular. And so, do you feel like you just can't be regular?
I feel like regular.
Holy shit.
I mean, maybe that's it. I can't be regular. Like maybe I ain't gotta expand on it nothing deep because I don't accept it. Why are you normal? Why not? All right, maybe not normal, but why do you fit into a crowd? Why do you blend in? Why are you not doing anything differently? Why do you not stand out?
Facts.
Why are you not like known? And it's not one of those like going out to be known. Be like, no, you put in your work, you do good work, then you become known. Like you just
exactly.
Why are you regular?
Why are you regular?
And it's okay to be regular, but
it
why?
is okay.
Why? Why did you choose that?
And that's the space I'm in because I'm around a lot of people on a daily basis that feel like, oh, I'm just here to do this. No, like they looking at me like I was telling you, like I'm the only black person on the team. They like I dropped a video with Smino. I'm doing all this other stuff, and they're just like, you do a lot of stuff outside of work.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I can't not do a lot of stuff. Like, why are you just like
you feel that it's burning in you? Like,
exactly.
I can't just go to work and go home.
Yeah.
And then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cook, wash my dishes, and go to sleep and do it all again tomorrow. No,
what?
There's this passion burning inside that like I have to do something.
I have to be more than where I'm at right now.
They call it the entrepreneurial spirit.
Ooh.
Like you know if you have the entrepreneurial spirit because you just can't not.
Exactly.
You just can't not do something. Like
and that's just to my point of like people knowing their worth early. Was there anyone in your life that you felt helped you find your worth as a person?
Right, my dad was an entrepreneur.
Ooh.
Like he had his own like yard service, and it wasn't nothing like big scale, but he instilled the idea of it. And I was like, I ain't gonna have a job. So one time I did have a job. I've had like 3 jobs in my life.
Only 3.
I've had like 3, maybe 4.
I put up 6. Hey, I'm slurred.
I've had like 3, maybe 4 jobs. So my first like real job was like selling cable, and I say real job because it was like so much like HR and just like a entity above me that I did not like. And I went and got FMLA.
You got what?
FMLA. So basically, you ain't got to go to work. That's a different tangent.
FMLA? Yeah. What is that? Let me figure out what that is.
Off air. I was getting in these programs where I didn't have to go to work because I'm fighting demons and whatnot.
Fighting motherfucking.
I remember one time I saw. Shut up. I remember one time I went to Best Buy and I saw my dad's truck, and I saw somebody in it. I said, "Hey, is Scott in there?" He's like, "Yeah, he in the store." So I went in Best Buy. Like I was going. It was middle of the day. It was like 11 o'clock a.m. something. He's like, "What you doing here?" I said, "What you doing here?" He said, "You never did like to work." I said, "I don't think you did either." We both in Best Buy right now, so what's going on? But I started the entrepreneur life for the freedom. Like, I can do whatever I want. I wake up when I want to.
That's fine.
Like, my bills paid. I got a decent amount of funds to do what I would like.
Beautiful.
You know, I ain't got nobody telling me I can go to the bathroom at 10:30. Like, nah, you only got a 15-minute break, 30-minute lunch. I'm not, no. A lot of times when I'm at the studio, I'll go to lunch. That's it. I done went home.
That's beautiful.
I done went home. Like, you know what? I'm done with it today. I done got the itis. I'm going to sleep, man.
Had some catfish nuggets and just some fries. Bro, I'm hungry as hell.
There's a fire restaurant, Southern. They've been going crazy. They catfish nuts.
Bro, are they black on?
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta shoot for them, bro.
Lying.
We gotta shoot for them, bro. Like,
you can shoot for him. I don't work no more.
Hey, he don't work. He too rich. So it is what it is. He rich. I'm just trying to step out. You know, it is what it is.
The Film Lord is this is about me right now. I'm accepting 5 businesses for the month of September to work with. And I mean, so we're shooting the video content and then we're doing the paid social media marketing.
He rich.
So it's such an extensive process that I can only accept 5. It's not about the funds.
He rich.
Basically, we shoot the content. He think he's the best. I might contract him, hire him or something to shoot something. Anyway.
Hey, shit. And that's the thing, though. Like, when do we start working? Like,
hell is ago.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And so I just think, like, as a testament to that, me, you, and John, like,
the goats.
Like, literally, the goats.
The goats.
We not afraid to get money with each other.
Definitely.
Like, and, like, you know, that, like, literally, I'm gonna say this on camera. Like, as a favor, he came out and helped me to shoot Christmas, the documentary that helped me shoot with one of my favorite artists, like, for free.
I ain't asked for nothing.
And I've literally been like, all right, cool. As soon as I get some bread, still, I'm just gonna pay them 3 times more than what I made from that. And I tell people what I made from that, they be like, did that for that? I'm just like, hey.
Sometimes it's about building a relationship.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to take an L and up front.
Yeah, and that's
get that back in.
Don't
take those L's too often.
Exactly. But that relationship came to more, and I'm just like, you know, they've helped me as like they like the big bros, and I'm just like, bro, I appreciate this so much because they didn't have to. Like, they're the goats. Like, they do this. They've done this longer than I have, and they've been doing it more. And so for them to help me out with that, I was like, man, I'm so appreciative. Like, I want to get money with y'all as much as possible because, like, that's just how I felt. And
that's all I'm about, getting the money, honestly. Because you got to pay the bills. You got to pay the bills.
Exactly.
Honestly, in our lane, we're storytellers. That's where we get our fun from. We're creating these stories for brands and businesses and regular people.
Right. And, exactly.
You know, everybody got to go to work to pay bills, but, like, coincidentally, we have fun doing ours.
Fun is so fun. Yeah. And, like, I can work with people that know it. Like, before that, like, you know, when I was telling you.
Or you can choose to not work with people.
Yep. Oh,
worst client. What happened? Worst client. What happened?
My worst client?
Yeah, what happened? Off top.
I work with a lot of rappers. I was just saying that. I'm not gonna bring up the one.
You know what that means?
I'm not gonna bring up that rapper because that nigga. What? Hey,
we gonna skip that one.
I can just say, like, the worst clients to work with are the ones that don't know what's possible, and I don't work with people that don't know what's possible. I work with people that know exactly what they want.
They believe in themselves already. They know they have something.
They're not like, maybe we can do this. No, if you use a word like maybe or hope, like no.
I stopped talking to women because of like restrictive mindsets.
Oh my god!
I'm like, bro, honestly, I can't be around this. Like, I'm an entrepreneur. I have to get this next check.
God, like, and that's the thing.
I can't go without this next check.
Are we in relationships? We on relationships now with this? I'm all right. So I mean, I can talk about like, I can't date a woman who doesn't have ambition, because you're gonna be like, why haven't you seen me? Like, I'm literally getting it out the mud.
A few days.
Exactly.
I might disappear for a few days.
Like, and that's just what has to happen. I'm literally
working.
I have to live forever. Like, my ground base and what I do, I know that my art has to outlive me. Like that's how I have to create something. But
that boy Picasso.
but like
Van Gogh.
My work has to outlive me. But the people in that, if I have subjects in that, they have to feel like, yo, I want to work with this guy no matter what. And so all my favorite work I've done with, like, you know, Shun God out of Houston and Dom English and Marion Tools, like, that's
a lot of creative stuff that you're doing with them too.
Oh my, like,
yeah, it's not like just corporate, because I shoot a lot of corporate in.
But yeah. Trying to get this
lower thirds.
but in that sense, it's like there are people that I want to work with, and like, crazy enough to say, I see Dom English like Lil Wayne. But a lot of people that grew up on Wayne not gonna see that.
Like him.
Exactly. But his flow is like Wayne. But I'm just like, bro, I grew up on Wayne. Like, the music videos, like the Hot Boy video and Real Big video, when they in that, like, the wet, like,
Pockets real big.
Called, like, you heard that song playing.
That's
Dub
that Midnight
Edition?
Club Dub Edition.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. So I'm literally living out my dreams through these people.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, like, and we doing all this stuff, lighting cars on fire, all this stuff, and it's just like,
I remember we was in that warehouse,
bruh. That was like, I'm so happy that, like,
there was a lot of guns in that
video. It was a lot of guns in that video, but like to that extent.
Everybody got a beam.
The first one or the second one?
I think when we was in the warehouse.
The first warehouse, which was smaller.
Yeah, I had a steady cam, I think.
Oh god, yeah, that warehouse. Somebody dropped the gun. I'm like, bro, what is you doing?
Safety first.
Safety first. Gun safety is
empty the mag and clear the chamber every shoot.
Oh my god,
everybody.
They was like, we don't know. We on MLK. I'm like, bro, we good. Like,
you might not have been.
Hey, but I'm just gonna be a believer in, like, yo, we good no matter what. And a lot of people don't believe in that, and I just feel like I can give anybody what they want. Like, I'm legitimately partnering with 10 businesses to be the content creative director for the month of September. Black businesses, and so to give
today the second.
Today is the second.
Today the third. Y'all running out of time.
Oh, I gotta pay my rent.
It's real life out here, man.
Ooh,
That's the third. I gotta pay my rent. Okay, yeah, you probably do.
For sure.
So for those 10 businesses, remember, he gotta pay his rent. So when y'all reach out, make sure you got rent money in hand.
Yeah, because I'm ready for, like, an entire month of content for whatever you need. Because, like, if you can pay for that, which you can, but I'm like, I will give you a quarter of content, a month of content, 2 quarters of content. I will give you a year of content that you need.
In a month?
Yes.
I ain't got that. I ain't got it.
Creative direction is the key for whatever you need, but a lot of people don't have that. I'm in the market. I literally work in a space right now that is on the forefront of everything social media, because that company is a social media based company. So I want to give that to other people.
And you heard it here, folks. How do you reach out and sign up to oh shit, yeah, we got our rapper Nat back in the building.
Nat.
Hey, let me spit a 16, bro. Hot 97. Let me throw my little silence. So how people reach out? Bro, chill out. Are you good? Is he good?
Hey, that burned my chest because I had a thought.
Hey, man, you good?
I had a Will Ferrell thought, bro.
Are you good? Oh, whoa.
This nigga pull out a camera.
Hey, get your man.
He gonna pull out a camera while I'm dying. That's crazy.
You gotta pull the camera out.
I thought like, all right, so it's a gnat moving around, but what if somebody just see
and drop kick the gnat? Damn, bro, it's
I
like
went your glass
4-2.
table. I'd be like, dog.
What's wrong with dude? Hey,
That shot burned like a mud because I was thinking too hard when I'm drinking. You should just not think when you drink because it's gonna hurt.
I think you should think when you drink.
You should. Well, I was. But what made you want to create a studio in the city?
Man, shut up.
What made you want to create a studio in the city? Why do you have a studio in the city? St. Louis. Just go to Houston, bro. Why
would I go to Houston?
Yeah, you love St. Louis too much.
You know the cost of living here?
Cheap.
I got a big ass loft, and it is not expensive at all.
At all. Bruh.
But my loft in other cities, 2,500, 3,000.
My loft in New York would be like $12K.
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah, my loft in LA, 15. Okay, no, I'm crying because that shit hurt.
Man, the studio is here because we needed it. I saw the spaces. One thing about St. Louis, they wrote the book on segregation.
Oh my, bro, St. Louis has a definition of what segregate. If you go down to the building, right? I noticed it one day. There's swastikas in the building downtown. The courthouse building downtown that they just unveiled a new statue in front of. If you look at the curvature in how they have decals in buildings, there's swastikas in that building. Swastikas.
The city wrote the book on segregation,
and that's why we are where we are.
And as far as creative, so when I moved back to St. Louis from college,
when was that? What year was that?
2015.
2015.
I got into the art scene. I would see the creatives in the city doing stuff, and I was like, you know what? I want to get out there and hang out with these people. They doing cool stuff. Because in college, we would do short films all the time, just collaborate and make these projects, websites, apps.
He also told me he can get funding for anything he needs. Yeah.
I did not.
He did. He told me and John, hey, we never need somebody. I got somebody at my school that will get us funding for something. I remember that nigga.
Yeah, that boy drinking. Yeah.
I remember that.
I'm trying to figure out who it was.
He said
they ain't here no more.
Well, he said you get funding for any project. So
anyway,
hit him up.
Ooh, line. So when I moved back to St. Louis, I saw how the art scene kind of operated here, and it was more so just kind of I feel like it was a lack of just education on how to do certain things.
I'm drunk.
You would do a shoot, they wouldn't call action, they just be rolling, and man. Just what are you doing? Yeah, do something. I'm like, bro, tell me.
So Alex is saying he put the foundation in what St. Louis needed.
I was just helping build people to be better than what they were at the time.
He said y'all niggas wasn't shit, so he got y'all.
Not necessarily that, but I got y'all.
See exactly what
I dropped online courses teaching you how to take a camera from open box and becoming a paid creative in less than 2 hours.
He telling y'all how to do it legitimately.
I'm teaching a course that teaches you how to use paid ads to book your clients.
He's telling you how to get rich.
I built a studio so you can have a space that appreciates people who look like us.
He's a mogul and he's rich.
And they let you create content because a lot of spaces here, they were missing stuff. So we got 30 backdrops, 10 different lights. We got couches, we got mics, we got podcasts, and everything is included in your rental fee. So all you have to do is pull up with your camera of choice. It could be an iPhone, it could be a DSLR, and you can create your content in a space that's for you.
Walt Disney.
A creative. And this is a good location. Check us out. This episode is sponsored by ADMG Studios.
Let's get it.
Located downtown Landon.
Yeah. Walt Disney.
Walt Disney. Hey, what's wrong with dude?
Walt Disney ass nigga. I'm there. Hey, is this camera on?
Yeah, that's your camera.
So, all right. So, bet. So,
watch out. Everybody, watch out.
So, I'm trying to think. What was the first shoot we did? I don't know.
Was it that random fight scene that never went to nothing else?
The fight scene
with John,
bruh. All right, so I met John Alexander. That's not John Alexander. I met John Alexander because I was shooting a documentary for my roommate who has the biggest art show in St. Louis, like ever. It's called Vibes STL.
Yes, sir.
And then we had different people that were interviewing for that, like just being a part of it. This was my first documentary, and so we were shooting. And I met Alex at this shoot because like he like nigga knew his shit. I was like, oh, okay, bet. So what happened was I'm shooting Alex and this nigga got more equipment than me. I'm like, oh, he rich. He's rich. So therefore I was like,
I had resources that I was able to access.
White man rich. Okay. Right. Rich. This so 7 years later, he has a studio in St. Louis. So obviously he's doing it right. And I didn't know he was a Leo back then. I was like, oh, this cocky. I'm cocky. But I was like, all right, cool. He knows his stuff. Like, I'm in school for learning stuff that he's doing outside of it. So it just takes a person to do it. I'm like, oh, okay. He doing it. All right, cool. And then it just takes seeing that person more and more, and then asking people of what they do, see what they do. I'm like, okay, this person is consistent. So I work with people that are consistent in what they do, not people that fall off. Like, I work with a lot of talented people, but they just stopped. But a lot of talented people stop.
Give up.
I know I'm talented. Alex is talented. John is talented. We're very talented. We may quit, but we don't stop. Like, we can go and do what we want to do. We may go through a seasonal depression or be uninspired, but we don't quit. And
you're gonna run into those speed bumps, those roadblocks
all the time.
Either you turn around or you go through it, around it, you jump it,
and that's what forces you to get into that mode of like. When you're growing up as a kid, you figure out like, okay, cool, you're crawling and you're like, oh, I can't get around this, so you start walking. And so when you walking, and then there's some things you got to run around from, or just based on like how you get around obstacles. And so you realize that when working with some people, like, they know how to get around certain things and do certain things. And so that's why we built the relationship of just being able to create, not quitting, because the people that quit completely are not happy. Sometimes you creating throughout the day, no matter what you do, you may not be happy, but you're creating. And there's just, people that quit a lot. There's more people that quit than people that do. So, yeah.
It's easy to quit. I mean, and
it's so easy to quit.
It's statistical. Like, 80% of businesses fail within like the first year. The next so much fail within 5 years. Like, it's statistical. It's easy to quit. But it takes a certain person to like persevere and push through and go through all those roadblocks. Like, my stage in business now is not me. It's not me getting a camera to go shoot weddings. It's not me getting a camera to go record like baby showers. Like, we're doing productions. We're doing documentaries.
You hear what he said? He said productions. We're not just I'm finna pull over to get productions.
We're building teams. We're renting locations. We're getting permits. We're bringing in lighting. We're bringing in like assistant camera ops.
He's hiring people to do what he does.
You gotta sign this 1099. You gotta sign this NDA before we can even talk about it. Like,
crazy.
And I never saw myself in this stage of business ever. But it's just
crazy.
When I got this space, I had to pull up the floor. Well, I didn't do any of it. I hired contractors.
See, he got money. he got money.
We had to pull up the floors and lay flooring. We had to get a new AC unit. I don't know anything about a HVAC system. What? I was in Costa Rica when they was installing the HVAC system. I came back, all hell had broke loose, and I had to that has nothing to do with the camera, at all, at all. But what I'm saying is, if you grind hard,
if
you grind hard, you stay at it. If you know that you always need to improve yourself, you always need to go to the next location. Like, before I had the studio, I was doing photo shoots in my loft. It was pretty big. And I would just set up a backdrop.
Okay. To what he's saying, like, how many shoots did I do in your crib?
A lot of them. People would rent out my living room. People would rent out my living room
to shoot,
to do video shoots,
That's
photo
crazy.
shoots and stuff. So I was like,
from his living room to a studio.
2,000 square feet, baby.
I don't think y'all understand.
Downtown St. Louis, baby.
I don't think y'all understand how
the
like
arch
powerful
is right
that
down
is.
the street, baby. You can walk 5 minutes to the arch, baby.
We're shooting. I shot. There was literally a time where like people kept hiring me to shoot stuff
at my house,
and I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, you coming over there? I'm like, yeah, I'm shooting. I'm like, it's what it is.
Yeah.
And so that factor, it's just like, damn, like somebody who sees something, a need in a city, and he does it, all funds in, does what he needs to do. And he picks
many
it up.
funds in, boy.
Hey, but you here? We not in the living room.
This ain't my living room no more.
I would not open my living room to
strangers.
Complete
strangers.
But he did that out of the kindness of
Hov
his
did
business.
that, so maybe you wouldn't have to go through that. Alex did that, so maybe you wouldn't have to go through that. ADMG Studios, come book your shoot, come do your podcast, come network, whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do.
I answer my DMs. A lot of times people just reach out to me because they see what I'm doing and they just ask like, man, can I like shadow you? Can you help me with something? And I always say yes. It might not be right at that time. I might be busy, like I can't have no newbie around me right now. But
exactly,
I'm eventually help every time and pay you.
See, and I feel like that's what's needed. It's very few people like that in St. Louis, and to be able to do that and open a creative space in your city, you cement it in your city. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people have not done that. A lot of, like, you know, we've been in group chat talking about.
We be reaching out to like the adults, the more established people. Like, hey, can you do this? Please help us with that. I was 28 and I opened up a studio.
28, bro.
Not even 30, and I opened up a studio for y'all to use.
And I feel like that's crazy, but it's not crazy because he did it. He saw the vision. And a lot of people cannot do that.
I saw the need. It was a need. I was like, you know what? If nobody else gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
How much bread he put into it? He got a whole studio, bro. This bigger than my crib. So he did that. He got money.
I paid 2 rents.
I couldn't. Well, that's but yeah, I don't now. But it is what it is. It's just like, all right, you saw that need and you did that. That's fire as hell.
Gotta see the need. Because in the end, it was such a learning curve with
I'm finna get him to talk more.
No, we not. With the studio, so I put all this like expensive equipment in here. It was like, rent this, blah, blah, blah. Then I realized people didn't even know how to use the equipment.
Ooh, that's another level of business.
So I was like, all right, now I got to teach them how to do productions. So I did a quick tutorial on like the studio equipment. I was like, well, this ain't enough. So then I had to drop courses, like online courses to teach you how to, you know, conceptualize your ideas and make it translate into video and photo.
He said y'all dumb.
I did not. Then we taught courses. All right, so you had this great content. How do you put it in front of people who need to see it? So now we teaching marketing courses.
Marketing.
I just want y'all to win. That's it. That's it. I'm literally doing everything that I can in my power. All right. So this is how you shoot. Here's a space to shoot. This is how you sell it. This is how you put it in front of people. This is how you get paid. This is how you build reoccurring revenue. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to do, bro.
So he did it for y'all. For y'all. Like, for y'all to be a part of this. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, the Walt Disney of St. Louis. Like, y'all look at me like this. I'm just like, hey, he's doing it. Like, do that. I will bring you quality content no matter where you at in the world. But like, he's literally giving y'all the space and the ground to do it. If y'all don't tap in, then obviously you don't love yourself. So,
and with that being said, we got the FilmLord in the building. Tell them what's next, man. Where you going with this? You know, you like to skip towns every 2 weeks.
Ooh, I mean, I can't say my plans now. Did I say my plans on the first one?
We gotta edit it out.
Oh, did I say it on this one?
I don't know. Say it again.
I can't say it right now.
Sorry, Ashley. You're gonna have to edit this.
But yeah, I'm thinking about going on tour. I got 3 tours open right now. You know, a college tour for, you know, shooting college athletes.
I don't have a tour.
Another tour for doing a manufacturing, like the only black manufacturing. Like, the guy is very popular. He does manufacturing for businesses and helps businesses get into manufacturing. And my favorite artist just offered me to go on tour today. So I manifested that. So
woo!
We'll see what happens.
Bags. Hold on. Bag season, boy. That boy getting money. That boy getting money. Hey, he getting Monette.
About time.
Monette.
Yeah, I got 2 TV shows dropping in November. Ooh. One on Paramount, one on
I'm trying to get him to help me produce this one coming up that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, crazy. Whatever you need, I got
off the sales call, hit them up immediately like, hey, we got one.
And that's like literally I'm just there to be whatever. And it's just not about like too many chefs in the kitchen. Whatever you need, I got it. Like I'm not trying to be the director of that. Whatever you need me specifically to do, I'm there. Like, you know, if you need help with anything, like I'm just there to just be what I need to do. Like I'm not trying to take over productions. Like, and I feel like that's what's needed in a lot of productions for a lot of people because they want to, you know, have those suggestions. But I'm just like, bro, whatever you need, cool. Like I like if I'm working with anybody, I scan them, I research them, I know exactly what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Vetting process.
Yeah, and so like for me, it's just like whatever the homies need me, I'm there. Like we there to get money, we there to just get our job done.
We there to be cold.
Like we
there to be the best that you've seen.
We are the coldest in the world right now on a podcast. Like they're like a lot of people going to be pissed. Like we are the coldest in the world at what we do, and we're in St. Louis. Like it's not like ew, we in St. Louis. Like no, we are in St. Louis. There is nobody that will outwork me. Like if you feel like somebody is better than you, then you're not really good at what you do.
You might outwork me, but you're not gonna be better.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
You like, can definitely outwork me, but you're not gonna be. I'm gonna out strategize you.
Hey, see, and that's why I'm just like, all right, cool, that's cool. I will be anywhere in the world at any given moment, anytime, creating what I want to do. But, you know, he got a studio and shit. So, you know, he beat me to a studio. But he's older. So he should be getting more than me. He should be doing more than me. That's it. He got some years.
Cut his mic off. Cut.
Exactly. So I don't compare to him because he older. He should be doing that shit.
Also, you should never compare to anyone but yourself.
Exactly. But
at the same time, you got to shit on people from time to time. All right,
yeah.
my bad.
Damn. My bad. I mean, hey.
So it's this thing like... You get me on a tangent.
Come on, do it.
Ego is such a popular subject because I truly believe you have to suspend your ego at times.
I only suspend my ego when my ego comes out when I start drinking.
His ego always there. You have to be able to suspend your ego when needed, but that ego is your driving force to put you where you need to be every single time.
Facts.
When it's hurt or when it's like fully fulfilled, it's still pushing you there. Like, but just know how to not be like a dick.
Like I just got a text message literally while I'm sitting here. Something fell through, right? I'm like, all right, bet, cool. I'm finna execute what I needed to do. Like I'm like, fuck it. I'm finna go after some fucking more money after like what I want to do. It's not like you don't get down about the shit, but your ego is like, well, go to their competitor and then shit on them. Yeah. Like that's just what it is.
I had a lot of projects cancel in like the last 2 weeks. Recession coming up strong,
bruh.
But that ain't stopped me. I went and got some more.
Go and get some more. That's all that matters.
Metro want some more.
Exactly. So it's like you get a lot of those, you know, a lot of things that you want to do fall through, right? But then you have to just go out and create that opportunity for yourself. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like I was fucked up. January, something fell through. I'm like, damn, that was the biggest project financially I would have ever received. And then I started doing more with the TV show. And then I had a sponsor for that. And then something happened. I was like, all right, cool. Fuck it. I'm ready to get out the mud because I believe in this shit. So now we on Tubi in November and we coming out. And I hope y'all ready. Cause I don't like you don't need nobody, but you just need to know that what you want is going to work out. Because if I've had 100 people tell me like, yo, this looks like it should be on TV. That's all I need. I don't need nobody else. If 100 people tell you something needs to be on TV or it looks like it's already on TV, that's all you need.
Might well throw it on TV.
Like literally, that's all you need.
Might well throw it on TV then.
Exactly. And all these producers from different people, they're like, yeah, we want to pick this up, but you know, we want to do this. We want to like. That's the point in what you do. You don't need nobody. Once they tell you, yeah, we'll pick it up, but we no, I'm going to take it to do what I want to do, and we're going to get this out the mud, because if y'all see something in it, let's just go independent, run our money up, get our money ourselves, do an 80-20 deal where we just...
Who getting 80?
Huh?
Who getting 80?
We do.
Oh, okay.
We get 80. Oh, yeah. I know the 80-20 deal with Tubi.
That boy giving out 360s.
Ooh, no. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Tubi, because they definitely have like a creator platform with over 35,000.
This episode is not sponsored by Tubi.
Not sponsored by Tubi, but I'm just saying, like, it's getting out there, and 51 million viewers. Once it drops, the first episode, we got 51 million viewers.
That boy know he getting it.
51 million viewers.
He said everybody on the platform gonna watch it. He know.
51 million viewers a month. 51 million people
That's
are
51
watching.
Sales pitches. 51 sales opportunities.
No, not just 51 million sales opportunities.
Yeah.
That's the biggest. And for people to buy into what we do and have their own like restaurants or establishments, 20K to have us just pop up at your shit. We are the celebrities. 50K to just shoot an episode, just eating at your place for 10 minutes. 100K to just pull up to your dealership to say we think about
the traffic as a business owner, because we know how to create quality content.
Quality content is what we do every day, no matter what we do. And it's just crazy because sometimes we don't see that because we do it. We've been living quality.
We inside the life.
Yes.
We in a studio right now. Y'all on y'all MacBooks doing podcasts.
And for me.
My bad. That was uncalled for.
So I just feel like, all right, we live quality. Sometimes we can't step outside of ourselves. Like, we'll do something and I'll be like, that's cool. Everybody be like, oh my God, that's so crazy.
Every time something I think is not gonna hit, it's the one that does the most every time. It's like, I like that.
and that's what, to my factor, like some shit that came out this week, I was like, I was like,
this what y'all? All right, well, watch this.
Exactly.
Watch what's next then.
Exactly. So I'm finna drop this Foot Locker commercial. Shot with some people in the city.
This boy is breaking NDAs. I just know it. I just know it.
Yeah, we fighting to keep the Foot Locker logo on there literally today because they was like, well, how you did it, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, I need these people to know that they're in a Foot Locker commercial.
That boy getting some handcuffs.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm fighting for people to get what they need out there, and it just takes, it's my. Like, I got producers on it. I got models, people that like,
I know everybody, unfortunately.
Yeah, like 4 people in the commercial. I'm like, yes, these are the people that
need to be here.
And have their name on some Foot Locker commercial content quality stuff.
Need to be here. You see that? He putting people in positions.
I will, if you.
I just got a studio.
He got the shit. You got it. But I'm just saying, if you believe in yourself, you shoot with me. If you don't believe in yourself, you shoot with anybody else. Not saying don't shoot with Alex, but I'm just saying if you believe in yourself.
I'm for the non-believers. It's crazy. I didn't even know that. I gotta change my bio. We help scale small non-believers.
I'm just saying if you believe in yourself, you will only shoot with me because I will give you that quality.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen. We had the Film Lord in the building. Dude gotta go.
He not finna have me back no more.
So tell them how they can get in touch with you, because that's about it. I'm about to report his page. It's over for dude. It's a wrap on Buddy. That's it. That is it.
Man, yeah. Go follow me, the Film Lord, not It's the TheFilmLord and the Film X Lord on Twitter. So because this is my fourth Twitter because they got me out there. But.
Ooh, and you know what it is? It's Alex Don Media on all platforms. We here at ADMG Studios with the Inside the Lens podcast. I sound like I'm a radio host. I don't like it. Tell me if y'all like it because I can keep it up. I hate when people say you already know what it is. No, I don't. Hey! And that's what it is. Let me hit all the sound effects.